Ooh, right. Hmm. Welcome, welcome, dear unlimited humans, dear embodied souls. Ah, we are about to embark on a long journey of preparation with these lives, a journey of preparation with our speakers, with our wonderful leaders, embodied leaders for Holy Shift. Holy Shift the business edition. It is for you to take control over your life, control over yourself, so that you take control of the external circumstances, so that your business, in this case in particular, but your daily operations, your self maintenance serves your life, serves your finances, serves your family, serves your, like just daily life. And there's a big shift show happening all around the globe right now. So we gotta take control of the only thing that we truly can take control of. So I am Ayrton Julio. I'm the main host at Holy Shift Virtual Retreat from 15th to 17th of December. And today there's our marvelous Dr. Leslie Ademola. Let me just quickly put his own his wonderful thing here, the banner for you to see that. So let's bring him up. He's ready. He's hot. He wants to create value for you all. Dr. Leslie, my dear friend, leader, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm really great. Yeah, it's great. It's great talking to you. And I want to say it has always been expecting to get to this event and also see how one is able to dish out what exactly how can leadership work with people in any organization and a part of the world. But it's great.
Yeah, right. It's good. The way this is being framed in the end is leading yourself to lead others, and you have a marvelous. I mean, I call it protocol. It's an approach. It's three C's that you use to consistently deliver value, right? Consistently make sure that your leadership is on point and that creates that value that we need. And ultimately, like we said in Holy Shift, it's shifting your life in a towards a position that allows you to control and to live a life that you truly desire, to embody that dream, that project, that business, whatsoever. There are three pieces that you always talk about when leading yourself. Well, what are those three pieces? We're getting into the meat because this is short life, right? So let's get
I
into
think yeah, I think before the three C's,
that. Okay.
I always believe, yeah, before the three C's, I always believe that if you want to succeed in life, you need to have the right tools. You need to have the essential tools. And those essential tools are something that can push you from where you're at to where you go. Now, I talk about three things which I learned from some of these top world class thinkers and speakers, which has to do with purpose, which has to do with passion, and also have to do with practice. Now, you can be passionate about what you do. You can be passionate about what you do. You can also put practice to it and also see how you have a purpose. Now, that is what drove me. That is what motivated me and try to see holistically how I'm able to put up some of the tools that can make people succeed in life, which has to do with the three C's. Now, the three C's has to be with it's the first one has to do with commitment. It has to do with confidence. It also has to do with consistency. Now, in those three C's, you need to first of all understand the identification of the three C's, then the definition of the three C's, and then the application of the three C's. Now, in those three C's, you need to first of all understand
Okay, I am not sure it is my connection or Leslie's connection. Little hiccup. Hope it comes back soon. What he's talking about already surprised me, by the way. I have to share with you that I'm not sure I am live. I'm not sure that is a network hiccup for me, but I think it's for Dr. Leslie actually, because I see there's two people live. This is the beauty of live, by the way. So what Dr. Leslie was talking about is precisely these compound characteristics that you need to have and driving factors. So he actually mentioned three P's that I did not see coming, and that's added value compared to what I actually thought I'd bring him on for with the three C's that he's speaking about: the consistency, the commitment, and also the confidence that as a leader you need to show up, you need to cultivate, you need to nurture. He added three P's: the passion, the purpose, and the third P that now I did not expect it. I'm frozen too, apparently. Okay. Well, let's see how that plays. Is the marvel of life, I guess. My Wi-Fi seems to play good. Let's see how this goes. Let me actually text our dear friend here, Leslie. Okay, well, it seems to work. How do we? I'm not frozen. Okay, lovely. I'm receiving messages from the audience. Okay, so let's actually bring it on. First of all, let me share something about Dr. Leslie Ademola, why I chose him as an embodied leader for the Holy Shift in December. So while he's not here, not sure if he'll be able to join again or not. But the reason why I picked him for this specific event, the business's edition of Holy Shift, is because in business we must keep in mind that it is just an extension of who we are, of the life that we live, the way we are and how we show up. That's essentially leadership. Who we are inevitably becomes and translates into the business we're running, the results that we're driving home. Okay. And Dr. Leslie Ademola, basically, with his paradigms and his pieces, delivers on how you lead yourself. That translates into leading others. Okay. So he's an accomplished mindset coach and startup expert and transformer. He's a thought leader in these areas and also in technology. So he's very passionate about using technology content that are rare, that are formidable strategies to impact humanity. He's really, really passionate about it. And I am saying very nice to see you, Marilyn and Zion, in the house in here. I am grateful to have you. So, what do you guys? I'm gonna ask that here because this is a preparation. Okay, today is the 14th of November, and the event is in the 3-day virtual retreat. That is a pay what you choose, meaning you choose how much you will pay, and what you choose to pay goes in donation to the war zones in Israel, Palestine. We decided to do that because we decided to match the investment in ourselves, how we lead with ourselves, how we upgrade our way of leading others. We decided to match that with an immediate return on investment of impacting, of contributing to next generations that are right now struggling. Right now they're in danger. Right now they are being traumatized with a factual thing that is war. That is an external circumstance. Okay. One of our speakers is Ademola. He's from Israel. Okay. And objectively, he cannot do anything about the war as an individual. What he is doing is to take in charge of himself, is to keeping on showing up. We went live last week. You can go down into my profile and watch it. He's showing up. That's what he can do. And he's a master of that, mastering himself in spite of any external circumstance. So how are you doing with that? I repeat it. Join Holy Shift from 15th to 17th of December. I'm not being that punctual, that awesome at that today, but I will actually drop this this banner here that is showing you like what's the right link to join it, and you have it also in the description of this live. bit.ly/join Holy Shift. You'll go on a landing page, sales page of the sort, and it will explain you everything. What's the value? Who are the speakers? I really want to make it about how you lead yourself. So, fortunately, Dr. Leslie is not being able to join us. Probably he's got some electricity shortage. He's in Nigeria. He would have delivered about these 3 C's. I will leave them to him. We'll most likely go live again. But this consistency that you need to continue, right? I am personally working on that because I have these waves. I show up, and then for a while I go into inner work and rejuvenation. And I do not really post it and show it to the world. So leadership in your own organization, at least for your own life, needs you that consistency. So it requires from you to continuously, consistently show up and put that effort and have that confidence. That creates confidence. You have that confidence to say, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I mean, to be very honest, I'm still confident whenever I show up, although I'm not consistent on socials, because I know that I'm doing the work. I don't rest from that perspective. I am not disappearing, meaning I am not doing anything. No, I am working on myself. That's what allows me to stay on the piece, to actually be here with you, right? So that confidence is nurtured by consistency, and consistency gets nurtured by the way you actually commit to things. So I love it. I am actually taking comments here. So yes, self-care needs to be very important in consistency. It needs to be a very consistent practice, because that's what literally the comment is. Item self-care needs to be very important in consistency. If you get sick, put self-care first. It's a total yes to that. Thank you a lot for the comment, dear Marlon. There is an element that I always teach with next level embodiment, that is rejuvenation. Okay, there's value creation and there's rejuvenation. There's, in order to have that unlimited vitality levels, you need to stay present. And okay, now it's time to act. Now it's time to create value. Now I am creating value, and as I am creating that value, I need to recharge the batteries so that I have that energy to stay consistent. Okay, because look, in the frame of 4 months, I look at my own operations and see that I am not consistent because I maybe I take the 4 months that go um, from August to now, and I would say that I've not been consistent. Okay, because I see that in August, September, I've been sharing stuff, and then I've been having the holy shift in December, like holy shift virtual retreat. It was a 3 day from 15th to 17th of September, and then after that, I kept showing up for a week or two, and then I had a like month or so, month and a half almost of like bit of silence. Yeah. Then from that point onward, I restarted. So now there will be a month and a half of full on. Why that? Is consistency, I'm saying. So if you look at those 4 months, August, September, October, November, and also December, so 5 months, it's almost inconsistent. That's a big gap in between of a month and a half, almost two. But if I zoom out, I can see that there's consistency because over the span of a year, of 2 years, of 3 years, I'm I'm here. I'm here. I keep on sharing the news. I keep on sharing the knowledge, um, and in fact, the self care that this is to finish answering the question that and the reflection that I really love from one of our listeners here today. There's the aspect that, that needs to be considered um, of the scale of what you're doing, of the vision that you have. Like a leader is not a leader for a day. A leader is a leader for choice and in a long run. You're choosing a big cause. You're choosing a a, a mission to serve. That it's not a once and done for sure. Something greater. Do you resonate with that? Do you resonate with that? And are you ready to take it on? Are you ready to take it on? So many times I have problems with, and especially people who are very spiritually connected, who would rather flow the whole time and would not commit to one thing and do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I understand that. Why? Because I am one. And I deeply resonate with these humans, with these embodied souls that are so connected to soul that, oh no, this human experience feels so structured, so like painful. I want to say something to this because it's not the matter of losing your creativity. You will not lose your creativity. You will not lose your power by actually staying disciplined. And you will not keep doing the same thing over and over and over. In our day and age, things don't work like done the same way for a long span of time because you're applying whatever you do, whatever you express onto the external world, and the external world changes massively, a lot. Hi there, Ronnie Cyrus Jackson, welcome. Please share your question, please share your comments if you desire. You need to understand that consistency is bringing up and about your truth. This is what holy shift is all about. You're taking control of yourself. You're joining this holy shift. Holy shift is the shift show that is happening in the world. There's a shift show happening in the world. It's so tough to navigate this world by wanting to stay like strong in the same position. You've got to adapt. You've got to be fluid. And to be that lighthouse for others if you choose that leadership position. If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're soul awakened, soul aware, spiritually sensitive or sensible whatsoever, you have got to understand that your leadership matters and they will perceive you as a leader as long as you take care of yourself. Take care of your frequencies. Take care of your vibrations. The holy shift in September was massively, deeply, radically, I might even say spiritual in the way like it would expand your consciousness, your ability to see and perceive reality. And if you join Holy Shift in December, you'll have all the recordings and sessions and material from the Holy Shift in September so that you have this double upgrade. This Holy Shift will be powerfully oriented towards the actual business side of things, okay? So that you apply your awakening and your understanding, your spiritual understanding onto making an impact, creating, expressing that truest self into business and impact. And last one, if you go back and watch it, you'll have access to that, was about really letting that spirituality emerge in the daily, okay? Creating real results on a daily basis for soul and through soul. Real life results. This is what Holy Shift is all about. We have some powerful speakers. We're making donations to our to the next generations in the war zones. We want it. I deeply care to actually support them. I absolutely could not avoid that. It was a must for me to support them. And let me see if I can actually show you this. Can show you the actual banner of all of this, but it doesn't seem to allow me that. Okay, I was just trying to play with. The screen. Yeah, I wanted to show you this basically. I'll show you for a moment. Enjoy that, and then right, let's get back to it. My dears, so if you are an even slightly self-aware type of human, someone who's got look, I've got this book, like a dream for the world, someone who's willing to get that awakening. I'm not selling this book, by the way. um if you do have that sense of purpose, of awakening, and you're serious about translating it into a business, into some impact, into some results, and well, I mean, let's talk about it. Make a profit out of it. There's nothing wrong about profit, about money, about wanting something for yourself, because if you nurture yourself, you can then pour it out and give it to the world. Then Holy Shift is what is the right place for you. Okay, you will pay what you choose and donate 100% of it towards zones. Okay, if you get the VIP package, we will donate like the maximum amount we're able to do in this very moment, and we'll give you access to VIP packages and one-to-one with me and all of that. Absolutely, but come and join. Preparation started now, today, actually last week, and now today is continuing. I'll go live more and more. Stay unlimited. I love you.